You're exhausted, but you can't sleep. You're successful, but you feel completely empty inside. You're busy all day, but somehow getting absolutely nothing meaningful done. Everyone keeps telling you to just rest, but rest doesn't help anymore. If that sounds like your life right now, you're not just tired, you're burnt out. And there's a massive difference that could be destroying your mental health without you even realizing it. I'm about to show you the 7 brutal signs of burnout that most people completely miss. And if you're watching this at 2 a.m. wondering why nothing feels good anymore, this message might just save you. Here's what everyone gets wrong about burnout. It's not just being really, really tired. Tired is what happens after a long day. Burnout is what happens after months or years of your soul being slowly drained. Tired means you need sleep. Burnout means sleep doesn't help. Tired is physical. Burnout is existential. When you're tired, a weekend can fix you. When you're burnt out, a month off barely makes a dent. Burnout is your mind and body's way of screaming stop when you've been running on empty for so long that you've forgotten what full even feels like. So let's talk about what burnout actually looks like, because recognizing it is the first step to saving yourself from it. Sign number 1, you're exhausted but you can't sleep, or you sleep but never feel rested. This is the cruel joke of burnout. Your body is screaming for rest, but your mind won't shut off. You lie in bed replaying every conversation from today, planning tomorrow's disasters, or just staring at the ceiling feeling wired and tired at the same time. Or maybe you do sleep, but you wake up feeling like you got hit by a truck. 8 hours, 10 hours, doesn't matter. You're still exhausted because burnout fatigue isn't physical fatigue. It's emotional and mental fatigue that sleep can't touch. When you're burnt out, your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight mode. Your body thinks it's in constant danger, so it won't let you truly rest. You might be lying down, but you're not recovering. If you're nodding your head right now thinking, that's exactly how I feel, keep watching. It gets worse before it gets better. Sign number 2, you're achieving things, but nothing feels good anymore. You got the promotion, finished the project, reached the goal, and felt absolutely nothing. Maybe for 5 minutes you felt relief, but then it was just back to the emptiness. This is because burnout doesn't just drain your energy, it steals your ability to feel satisfaction. Your reward system is broken. The things that used to make you proud, excited, happy, they bounce off you like you're wearing emotional armor. You look at your life on paper and it looks successful, but inside you feel like you're going through the motions of someone else's life. Like you're acting the part of yourself, but you've forgotten who you actually are underneath it all. Success without satisfaction is just elaborate procrastination. You're staying busy achieving things to avoid facing the fact that you're slowly disappearing inside. Sign number 3, you've become irritated by everything and everyone, including yourself. Your coworker's laugh makes you want to scream. Your family asking how your day was feels like an interrogation. That friend who always wants to hang out suddenly seems clingy and exhausting. But here's the brutal part. You hate that you feel this way. You hate that you've become this irritable, short-tempered person. You hate that you snap at people you love. You hate that you can't just be grateful for what you have. This isn't you being ungrateful or mean. This is your nervous system being so overwhelmed that everything feels like a threat. When you're burnt out, you don't have the emotional bandwidth for normal human interactions. Your patience isn't low, it's gone. Your tolerance isn't thin, it's non-existent. And the worst part? You're probably most irritated with yourself for feeling this way. Sign number 4. Your body is giving you physical symptoms that doctors can't fully explain. Headaches that won't go away. Stomach problems that seem random. Your back hurts, your neck is tight, your jaw is clenched. You get sick more often. You feel dizzy or lightheaded for no reason. Maybe you've been to doctors who run tests and say, everything looks normal, but you feel anything but normal. That's because burnout doesn't just live in your mind. It lives in your body. Chronic stress floods your system with cortisol and adrenaline. Your immune system gets suppressed. Your digestion gets messed up. Your muscles stay tense. Your body is literally eating itself from the inside out. Your body is trying to force you to stop by making it physically uncomfortable to keep going. But instead of listening, most of us just push through and wonder why we feel terrible all the time. Sign number 5, and this is the most devastating one. You don't recognize yourself anymore. You used to have hobbies, interests, things that excited you. Now you can't remember the last time you did something just because you wanted to. You used to have opinions, preferences, a personality. Now you feel like a gray, flavorless version of who you used to be. You look in the mirror and think, who is this person? You feel like you're watching your life happen to someone else. You're present but not really there, functioning but not living. This is because burnout doesn't just drain your energy, it erases your identity. When you're constantly in survival mode, like there's no space for the parts of you that make you, you. If you feel like you've lost yourself, if you feel like you're just going through the motions of being human, that's not depression, that's burnout. And it's your soul telling you that something has to change. So what do you do if you recognized yourself in these signs? First, stop calling it tiredness. Stop thinking a vacation will fix it. Stop believing you just need to push through. Burnout is a serious condition that requires serious attention. Second, Start saying no to everything that isn't absolutely essential. Your healing has to become your priority, not your convenience. Third, get professional help. This isn't something you have to figure out alone. Therapists, counselors, even your doctor, they can help you create a recovery plan. And finally, be gentle with yourself. You didn't get burnt out because you're weak. You got burnt out because you're human, and you've been operating beyond human capacity for too long. Your worth isn't measured by your productivity. Your value isn't determined by how much you can handle. You are not a machine, and you don't have to live like one. If this video opened your eyes to what you're really experiencing, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. Which sign hit you the hardest? You don't have to suffer in silence. You don't have to push through until you break. You deserve to feel human again. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.